Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and let's get it. Nakim the Prophet versus Oppa. This is a special battle. Don't let nobody tell you any different. This is a special battle. So we got Nakim, who currently is the champion of iBattle, versus somebody who held the headband for like 900 million quadrillion years. So here we go. Nakim round one. We got Nakim the Prophet versus iBattle champion. Mad funny considering he is currently the champion. I was the dual threat quarterback the whole time. How the fuck I go on a run and just threw it away? Tough. This where it all comes together like a 3D printer, but I already made my peace with that. And he was talking about making a gun. It's crazy. Crazy. I really sold hard to people I had a soft spot for. I can't even think of smack. Crazy. Hard, soft, drug references. Y'all know what that's about. I'm going to leave that alone. Oppa is even trying to get in my head like Magneto. So I had to put on my thinking cap. Y'all know what Magneto. Look, crazy. Crazy. Someone should have told the dual threat I keep a switch in a pocket for real. Not him talking. You gotta push like pregnant women. I really had to make do with what I had. Crazy. Nothing come free in this world. Not even Palestine. Damn, Nakim. That's different. Pardon me. That's different. That's different. Dementia patients. We might be family today. I don't know this nigga. Crazy. How you supposed to rep every goddamn line and you let that nigga cross the one that actually mattered? Okay, so yeah, Davos, I don't want to say your name wrong, but yeah, you did cross the line. You was wilding against Oppa. Oppa was professional enough. You can't win in battle rap. Like, if you stay professional and don't attack your opponent, niggas gonna clown you for staying professional. If you get out of line and get unprofessional and beat the shit out of a nigga for talking crazy, they're gonna clown you for that. You really can't win in them situations. But I think Oppa did the right thing. Salute to Oppa for staying professional, but this bar was tough. Don't talk to me about defending the title when you can't even defend yourself. Like I said, you can't win. Oppa goes, if you fail this evaluation, I'll be forced to take your title away from you. So he's basically evaluating. Every round is a different form of evaluating Nakim's rapping, which is kind of creative. I love that. Water came here and showed you not in his league. Water League, not in it. Crazy. And that's Hansel. Shout out Hansel. Hansel, we sending somebody to spin. And I say we like I'm at iBattle, but fuck it. We sending somebody to spin because you can't just walk away with that win like that. So, and you call that Archduke Red Cat? Okay, Archduke, you know what to do. You know what to do. Stop playing. Let's lock in. We looking at Los and Feeble like throwing a towel and they in there just wearing them. Mad funny. Mad funny. You know they both be wearing their towels. It ain't hard to tell you found out the world ain't yours and life's a bitch. That's a little non-scheme. My plan just smack niggas. Nakim don't do well with that. Crazy. I don't care if they put 4 bars together. Ain't nobody worry about them Kit Kats. Syndicate cats, crazy. You gonna see how the billionaires move without consequence. It's the big beautiful bill. Hey, that's up there with the Palestine bar. When y'all put politics into y'all bars, that let me know y'all on a higher frequency. Like, it's not just punches. We already know Oppa's the go anyway. You don't rap, you punch, which is weird because you could do both. Facts. Why we always see Prophet doing the same shit? Crazy. Give a fuck if they react to your gun bars. You just better hope that I don't. Crazy. I got Oppa in the first pretty clear. I'm gonna be real. I got Oppa clear in the first. So now Nakim round 2. Be in the honor like Tom Hanks in Castaway. See for yourself. Cool. The day I watched you get 30'd in the trenches, I got jealous. Crazy. I'm really the one op, Agent Smith. Crazy. You never identified with the guys. You gentrified, kept every shot to yourself like Cheddar Bob. Whew. Is that like reverse gentrification? Are y'all saying a black man came and gentrified a white league? Or like, how? I don't even want to. It's just using the word gentrified is kind of an interesting choice. But salute. 357 on camera, but the revolution won't be televised. Nakim is wildin'. When we finally intercepted the slope, he gonna remember why. Crazy math bars. It's a thinker. What you do is good for your brand, but what I do is good for the brand. It's a big difference. I would have gave Op the shirt off my back, but he already started switching jerseys. Crazy. He flew overseas and got the belt. He's the Intercontinental Champion. Crazy. Although I think he won. If I'm not mistaken, Oppa won. He went to like Scotland or Ireland or God forgive me, but one of them lands and he won. Or England. He went to one of the lands and won. Matter of fact, I think it was England. And I think he was in the hood. I think he battled in like I can't Peckham. I think he battled in Peckham. He was holding his own in Peckham. Y'all better stop talking crazy. But you know, this battle rap. So angle alert. Anyway, let's get back on track. Bitches in a whole phase. I got the right nigga, but I did him wrong. Write a book on that. This shit is just wild how these niggas who never took a mug shot always trying to tell me how to turn my image around. Yo, Nakim's rapping in this second was godly. God tier. God tier. My man was elevating. It was crazy to see. Oppa goes in round two. He uses humor to try to diffuse everything Oppa Nakim was doing in a second. So Oppa goes, for a nigga with a dumbass voice, you got a lot of confidence. A very funny line. It's funny. Sorry. Oppa's impression of Nakim was very, very, very good. You had to wait in real life like a catfish. I got to wonder if the judge is gonna rob a nigga like Tropic Thunder. Crazy. I'm taking my glasses off for this bullshit. I've seen enough. I rap my hood stories to explain how my life was shaped by the after effect. That's deep. That's very deep. I'm not rapping to them niggas. I'm rapping to you. Even before battle rap, my pen made me stand out more than the street niggas. I love that. The kind of realism that Oppa be, yo, I love that. My real life laid the foundation. I just build on that. Crazy. I'm John Jones, a nigga with this much substance. Substance shouldn't even be allowed to punch. Crazy. I butchered that, but that bar was crazy. Took a L and still got the profit. At least I covered the spread. Crazy. Since you so motherfucking tired, rest in peace. Insane. I love their seconds. Both took very different approaches, but I got Nakim in the second pretty clear. I know that's crazy to say, but I had it clear. Round three. Good Maryland. See how easy it is to replace you with the AR? You with the AR, Maryland, Merlin. Yo, Nakim, you wildin'. You're wildin', brother! You just rap that this ain't a beat, mad funny. You the shit on smack, wait till I smack the shit out you. Yo, both of them was playing very good defense, but I would have broke character. I would have broke character if the nigga said that live. Like, what? What the fuck? But it was mad funny. I got a spacesuiter for the pop star. I say VMA, crazy. The pop star should have had wings like Liam Payne. Rest in peace, Liam Payne. Y'all be playing with the dead. We don't play with the dead over here. Then they done put you against the Afro Samurai. You weren't supposed to have the headband in the first place. Not sure why that line fucked my head up like that, but yeah. Over my dead body like a shinobi funeral, fire. Like a nigga getting off on a lap dance. I literally came from nothing. What's up with you niggas that go through that? Actually, I don't want to know, but that shit is crazy. Crazy, but I do know niggas like that. That shit crazy. Don't forget URL. That's a bookmark. You did all that just to die. It's a bucket list. That will be the last impression you ever do, like Heath Ledger. So in all reality, the joke's on you. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Y'all be playing with the dead, but that ball was crazy. I'm really upstairs with it. Like the bat signal is up for op. Oh, that's so fire. That's so fire. Nakim, you was wildin'. When your mother see you in that casket, she gonna wish all I did was punch. Oh my God. Counter writing. Amazing counter writing and dark. Very dark. You know what it's like to suffer from schizophrenia and can't even speak your mind? I got somebody very close to me that has schizophrenia. That bar hit home. Crazy. Super crazy. Super crazy. Oppa third. Apparently the most effective way to get a title match is to ask, can I have a shot, please? That's fire. Y'all syndicate niggas got red privilege. Mad funny. Archangel hit me for this like, hey, Oppa, come outside. We ain't gonna jump you. I'm not gonna lie. The nigga booking the battles belonging to a certain league is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Salute Archie, but that's kind of crazy. Let's get back to it. When you got the headband, you got praise and a bunch of love. When I won the headband, nobody knew what the fuck it was. And that's 100% true. First time they announced that Oppa got the headband, I was like, the what? What the fuck is that? So that's 100% true. And then he held it for like 900 billion years. So salute to Oppa. Incredible accomplishment. I got too much history with that bitch. I'm the baby dad. Since you won the championship, all you did was lose to La Monster. Crazy. What example are you going to do for the champions after you? Instead of writing one round 3 times, please write 3. That is so fire. And actually, Nakim has been doing that. Like, we're getting real talks in the third. We're getting punches heavy in the first. He's definitely shifted from just punching the whole battle. So, got to salute Nakim for doing that. But great approach. And, you know, in these judge setting styles, you got to put up as many points as you can. But if this were just a battle, I'm going to be honest, I could see how some people got Oppa winning because the creative approach, the character breakdown, the advice that he gave him, the fact that Oppa can speak. Oh, pardon me. My bad. I just woke up. But the fact that Oppa can't speak from that angle of it all, of just like, yo, let me school you type, you know what I'm saying? So, but this is a judge battle, and it's that type of time. So whoever puts up the most points is who won the battle, essentially, is what I'm saying. So I got Nakim second and third. Let's get to the sponsors cut. Nakim versus Oppa. Nakim second and third. I'm a huge fan of Nakim the Prophet. Love what Oppa did in the battle as well. I think this is a very special battle. Can't wait for it to hit YouTube so everybody can see it. But I love this battle. I really love this battle, and I'll be watching it. I've watched it a few times already. I'll be watching it a few times more. Very replayable, very competitive. Salute to both gentlemen. But with that said, Nakim remains the face. I'm sorry. Slow down. Nakim remains the champion at iBattle. Congratulations on retaining it, champ. But I do want to see a few battles from Nakim. I want to see Nakim versus Fibo. I want to see Nakim versus Fonz rematch. And I'm gonna keep it tall. I just heard that they canceled the Nakim versus Av, which is tragic. I was looking forward to that, so we need that battle again. And me personally, I want to see Nakim versus Jada Nightwing. That's something I personally want to see. I think their writing is impeccable. I think just their concepts and everything. I think that's going to be a crazy one. So salute to Nakim the Prophet. Congratulations on your win, champ. You remain the champion. I don't know what's going on today. I can barely talk. Salute to you being the champion. Salute Nakim the Prophet, the iBattle champion. Keep stepping into your greatness. We the fans is for the culture. I'm going to go get some coffee or something because I'm wilding.